relationship, obviously.
What has it been like?
I don't know, it's been
2 years maybe?
Almost.
I'm in a relationship, and I've been in that relationship for about 2 months.
I'm in a pretty long-lasting relationship with a girl for about the past 2.5 years.
So I was with the same guy for 2 years, and it seems crazy, like looking back on it, wow, how was I with the same person for 2 years? But I think like one really important thing is that we trusted each other a lot. We were best friends, like I'm still friends with him to this day. And it was still exciting, like even at the end, you know, like we kept learning new things about each other.
I think building a sense of trust and a sense of comfortableness with the other person.
Honesty.
I think overall happiness. I think you have to be genuinely happy with someone in order to make it last. Like 7, 8.
9.5.
Say like 6. I feel like once I get to know the person well, and can trust them, you know, and I know that the person isn't crazy and isn't gonna do anything that will really hurt me too bad, that's when I feel comfortable.
We weren't in a relationship when we started having sex. So.
We were just friends, but we knew each other pretty well.
I think one-night stands very rarely end up in actual real relationships, just because like, you're just jumping into it right away, and I think that physical relationships are better when they have a solid foundation, like emotional foundation first.
I have been cheated on, but it has really like affected me to the point where like I would get mad at him for stuff that he didn't even really do. I would just like, because I had.
She was making all these assumptions.
No,
she gets mad at me for things I ain't even got to do yet.
But I knew you were gonna do it.
I have been cheated on, kind of. I mean, like I was in an open relationship with my last boyfriend of 2 years, so I don't really know what to consider like cheating on, but I feel like even if you're open and honest about it, it still hurts. So there's that fear, but I think the most fear for me is that the person will not be honest with me about it.
In terms of me and all of my relationships and being jealous, it was never usually the girl that I would get angry with. It would usually be the guy, because I would always tend to have a certain amount of trust with the girl, knowing that she wouldn't do anything with another guy.
I think when the person like not only spends a lot of time with someone else, but like I can tell that that he is like very highly interested in someone else.
I get jealous because he has a lot of like girls that he's best friends with, and I'm like, no, I don't like that. So
I'm their best friend, they're not my best friend.
but I don't know.
It's not my fault.
Well, I think it's a lot easier for people when they start off as friends. They can develop that sense of trust, so when they transition to going into a relationship, that's not something that needs to be worked on. It's something that's already established, and I think that really helps to make it stand on a lot more solid of a foundation.
Trust.
That's a good one. I think if you don't have trust, you kind of, like any little fight will make you break up.
I think sometimes I feel like I'm more committed than the other person, just because like in anything that I do, I'm generally committed to it, like whether it's school or like a club or something, and then other people don't really have as strong a sense of commitment as I do, so like sometimes it kind of like, they're kind of at odds with each other, but I think that it's good to be committed to something, and it makes you stronger as a person, even if the other person isn't as committed as you are.